What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. Listen. This time, honey, I am back for a love and marriage Huntsville extra, honey. And this is a extra because this is not anything pertaining to what's going on the show. This is about Kiki and AL. And child, I saw that AL had dragged Kiki in his video. I played the audio, you guys, of Kiki dragging AL. Say it ain't so, honey. Okay, you really gotta watch out for who you trust in these YouTube streets, okay? Hopefully you guys, Miss Kiki has learned her lesson, but I just want to see what the people think about everything that's going on between them. So without further ado, let's get off into it. Listen. So one person says, Anthony has blown the situation all out of proportion. Even the part about Mel wanting to put something on the show. She ran the idea by Kiki. Kiki had the option to agree or disagree, which is what she did. How is that Mel throwing a rock and hiding her hand? He just want any reason to taint people's view of Mel. I hope this is his last performance, honey, and he move on. So some people responded to that saying, and to be truthful, he doesn't know if Melody said that to Kiki or not. He created all this BS about Melody, and there's no proof, if nothing, but what Kiki said. It was BS and made him look stupid for trying to implicate Melody. Another person adds to that and says, honestly, Kiki didn't really say much about the child paternity. She was only agreeing with him. He was trying to get her to talk negative about Mel. He's such a manipulator. Another person says, so my take is LGB was gathering info to take to Melody to say, here you go, Kiki, talking ish about you. And then in return, Melody would have him in her circle. What? Say what? Now, I hate when I'm reading and it don't make no sense. So another person says this man is obsessed by a female. It's so weird. Another person says, I agree. He's more obsessed than Martel and AC. It's giving Psycho Susie. Not Psycho Susie, honey. Another person says, I tried to start listening to the AL recording and text messages. I was a few minutes in and realized it's all hype. He had a nothing burger, and what's interesting is she also mentions that production knows about you. What does that mean? This is all BS, and all the people on his channel were like little kids, knowing full well that he had minutia and no real damaging tea on Kiki. Some of those people on his channel seem silly like him. I was in his bushes for all of 2 minutes and clicked off. It was silly. How anyone could pay for a membership to his channel is mind-blowing. If you really listen, Kiki actually says she was frustrated with Mel because she implied that Mel knew the therapist and the therapist was going to be there and didn't give her a heads up. That's the real tea that people are overlooking and afraid to say out loud. I feel like Kiki knew that to be factual for some reason, in my opinion. Another person says Mel telling Kiki to take control of her own narrative was supposed to be worse than the revenge P. Dude is absolutely slow and vindictive. Another person says Anthony proved absolutely nothing. Kiki already went live and told everyone about Mel coming to her about a storyline concerning the children. That just proves my point. Everyone on the cast talks behind the scenes and to bloggers, not just full-time season Kiki. Huh? Child, I'm so confused. Okay, I'm just confused. Listen, okay. I know y'all like, girl, you is crazy. But all this is it's just nuts to Miss Robinson, honey. Okay, the ghetto. It's giving ghetto, a little bit hood, okay? Another person says Anthony's veneers must be hurting his mouth. All these recordings and so-called receipts are only showing us who he is, nasty, and having an ulterior motive if things didn't go his way. Not all the content creators who claim to be mellometers are as such. Some are using their platform to increase their numbers. It's obvious. If you're so locked in to only see one side, then you're obviously, and then they have an emoji, open to being biased. As for Kiki, how can you be so educated yet so naive? She's truly a relative of Tisha. Ooh, child. Now that was a reach. Not a relative, honey, of Tisha. Kiki got a dark soul, like she ain't the good person that I pretend to be. So another person says, I believe the paternity storyline was probably Mel telling her to tell her own story and get ahead of someone else telling Kiki's business. So is one of Kiki's kids not her husband's? Y'all put it in the comments, okay? Because I don't know what's true, what's not true. Probably won't find out, until the reunion, unless one of y'all, clear it up. I'm just all types of confused, honey. At this point, I'm just here. I didn't just put up, honey, okay? Y'all remember being in school and taking notes and then being like, I still don't understand what the hell I'm writing down. So what is the point? Okay. What the hell is this? Okay. Another person says, in my opinion, AL should be mad at himself for burning bridges. He inserted himself into something that had nothing to do with him. He went to war on Mel on behalf of someone that didn't ask him to. If he didn't do that, we wouldn't be here today. In my opinion, he knows he did this to himself. He just can't admit it, and his village will not tell him that. On one hand, he's saying Kiki is a liar. On the other hand, he believes that she said Mel asked Kiki to do. She said Mel asked Kiki to do what? Like, finish the sentence. He honestly doesn't know what to believe, but his village does and want everyone else to believe it. Make it make sense. Also, the paternity stuff came from her aunt and her aunt's content creator friend. They have been saying this for a while now. So another person says Anthony was putting 5 on 10 to me. It was never that deep. Another person says I was expecting some earth-shattering tea, but it was lackluster. To me, it sounded like he was trying to bait her and she was pacifying him. Another person says he just proved his ill character and his obsession with trying to climb the social ladder. Who records every conversation that they have with people? Yeah, that's a bit crazy. Unless your ass work in customer service, then what the hell is you doing? Okay, whatever happened to customer service? Shout out to Sheree, honey. Okay. But yeah, he just recording the conversations. Okay, this call will be monitored and recorded for quality control. That's what he should tell the people, honey, after he get on the phone with them, child. This call will be recorded for monitor and training purposes. Okay, and another person says, just think if AL would have minded his business, this would not be going on. Wanda spoke about Kiki's situation, and we all know Tisha was going to throw this in Kiki's face on the show. For Melody to let Kiki know that it's better for her to tell her own story is not a bad thing. I don't know how Melody is going to handle this, but I'm with her whichever way she does. Another person says, this is so unfortunate. Melody did nothing for this type of disloyalty. Melody just wanted the stalking to stop. I'm so sick of people using her. She helps people build their channel up, put folks on the show. Kiki and her mother might have blown her chances as a return castmate. What's been taking place on these YouTube streets is crazy. AL has lost a lot of subscribers and respect from other content creators on YouTube. Child, he don't care about that. He gives me the type of character of, he lacks sympathy and he don't give a damn about what anybody think about him. I feel like he lacks self-awareness at this point. There's a lack of self-awareness. He seems to be very vindictive. He seems to be like overly confident and very tit for tattish and, But child, he don't care about, how anybody look at him. I mean, he would change, okay? A lot of these people would change. Okay, look at Hookheaded. You think he care about all the people's lives that he didn't ruin? No, they just go keep, doing more and more. And speaking of that, honey, did y'all hear about, look, let's get up off of this for a minute. And let's look at Mr. Martel, Hook-Headed Ho, honey. He had a birthday. And Destiny was there. And Coleslaw, he let her out her cage for the day, honey. He let her be there too. Yeah, they was celebrating his birthday. And I'm like, girl, Destiny, girl, what is you doing? So I want to see what some people think about that. So one person says, this is actually proof Destiny was always the villain, talking about let me watch the kids, let me be a part of your village. Woo, the village would have been burnt down. Destiny, yikes. Ooh, child. Another person says, now I understand why these bloggers be dragging her up and down the street. To think I used to feel sorry for her. Another person says, Destiny was all right to me. She's just bringing everything out and up front. I'm not sure if Destiny want Martel off the show. Oh, there are some people saying that Destiny, she want Martel off the show the same way she up off the show. Now, honey, I don't know how true this is, but they saying, honey, Moses, one of the disciples, honey, whatever that man name is, he gonna be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yeah, him and the producer, they now gonna be castmates for the next season. So that's gonna be interesting, honey. Okay, shit, I wanna know. Look, something don't look right. Miss Robinson gonna have to get to the bottom of this. Okay. Another person says the fact that individuals unite due to their dislike for Melody is the most pitiful thing I've ever seen. Using her children to taunt and hurt her is extremely an evil act. Their pure evilness is the cause of the constant turmoil in their lives, and they don't realize it. You better say it. I believe that too. I believe when you treat people like shiggity, it's ain't no good coming your way. Okay, I'm just saying. Another person says Destiny is the worst kind of woman friend that a person can have. Another person says, I remember that time Destiny offered to watch Mel's kids and Mel said, now Destiny, my kids don't be checking for you.
Now, Destiny, you know that my kids, they don't be checking for you, girl. God said go, girl. Absolutely, absolutely not. My kids won't be coming to your house, Destiny. Do you even have a house? Hello?
That's Melody being petty. Oh. Oh yeah, that was right. Mel had told her that the kid said that she boring. Okay, she boring. She just be looking at herself. Another person says, quiet as kept, Ariane does not like Martel's 4 other kids. In all actuality, Martel knows that deep down inside. Ooh, another person says, I should have known Destiny knew coleslaw all along. Oh, dirty, low down, scallywag. She ain't got no hair in the back. Hey, you remember that song? That was my song. Listen. Okay, okay, yes. Child, another person says the Rogers children look uncomfortable and unhappy to even be there. Not the Rogers. I think the kids, what's their last name? Holt is still Holt. That would be gangster though if Melody would change all the kids' names. His ass would have a fit. He would have a fit. Another person says, Ariane gonna make her little gremlin. She's gonna make sure her little gremlin is front and center. Ooh. Woo. Why you call that child a gremlin? Ooh, child. Ooh. Woo. Wow. Nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, but compared to the lifestyle he once had, the fall from grace has been a long, tragic one. Ooh, child. Now, the person says Destiny has been jealous of Melody since day one because she's always wanted Martel, but he's not attracted to her. Martel is attracted to Destiny. If he attracted to that Bernstein bear, shit, Destiny is a shoo-in. Okay? At least she ain't got to be housebroken. I mean, I'm just saying, shit. He definitely attracted to Destiny because I've seen like how he was like looking at her. I remember I saw it at the fight. You remember when he was at the fight the Scots in front of Destiny's business? And I don't know. It just seemed like there were other people trying to grab on Martel. And he was like getting away from him. But when Destiny had grabbed him, you got to go back and watch. You got to go back and watch it. But when Destiny had grabbed him and was trying to, keep him from fighting, he allowed her to, he kind of embraced her. So I don't know if that's their little friendship. But yeah, if he got down in the bed with that Ooga Booga bear, shit, Destiny, goddamn Vanessa Williams, like she a shoo-in. Shit. He over there messing with DW from Arthur, honey. Arthur, okay? DW. Not DW, but it's true, shit. It's true. But yeah, he attracted to Destiny. Oh yeah, I wouldn't put none past him. I really wouldn't. Okay, so the person goes on to say she low-key hated Melody for being so beautiful, smart, and successful while Destiny had weight issues. Huh? When did Destiny have weight issues? She got a nice body. Poor diction, bugged out eyes. Not bugged out eyes, not Bugs Bunny. Lonely, broke. Not lonely and broke, and no man wants her as a wife. Now, don't bring La Barbecue into this. I'm sure he over there seasoning some chicken. Don't be bringing that man up. Okay, listen. So, of course, she supports the mistress who wrecked Melody's marriage. Ooh, child. Another person says Destiny is only there for the opportunity to post those pictures like LeBaric did at Sugar Mama party to get back at him and Melody. Yep, there it is. Yep, because I did see that. The 3 broke stooges hanging tough, like the old saying, birds of a feather stick together. Ooh, child. Another person says, poor Sugar Mama never gets her daddy to herself. Yeah, because he didn't create another child, okay? Another person says Sugar Mama looks so miserable sitting next to Knox Maverick. Hopefully Mel can petition the court to overturn the ruling of her not being able to film or take pictures with her kids. That is messed up. That is just so messed up. Another person says it's the cheap looking restaurant for me. He must have got free restaurant birthday cake. Not the free restaurant birthday cake. Another person says Destiny low-key likes Martel. Child, some more people want Melody to take Martel back to court. And that's all I got, you guys. That's all I got. Y'all, make sure y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new. And I will check you guys out in the next video.